What if I told you one of the greatest players in NBA history may have already shown us exactly what Giannis Antetokounmpo's future looks like? That sounds crazy. But when you compare Giannis to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the similarities are almost impossible to ignore. Kareem won a championship with the Milwaukee Bucks in 1971. Exactly 50 years later, Giannis won a championship with the Bucks in 2021. Both became franchise legends. Both delivered Milwaukee a title. And now, just like Kareem did decades ago, Giannis is being connected to trade rumors. Could history actually repeat itself? Let's look at the evidence. When Kareem entered the NBA in 1969, he immediately transformed the Bucks. Just 2 years later, Milwaukee won the NBA championship. At the time, it looked like the Bucks had found their superstar for the next decade. But things change. Despite the championship, Milwaukee struggled to remain at the very top of the league. Eventually Kareem won it out. In 1975, he was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. The move completely changed NBA history. Kareem went on to win multiple championships in Los Angeles and became one of the greatest players ever. Now look at Giannis. The similarities start immediately. Giannis arrived in Milwaukee as a young prospect. Over time he became an MVP. Then he became a champion. In 2021 he delivered Milwaukee its first title in 50 years. That championship instantly made him one of the most beloved players in franchise history. Just like Kareem. For years it seemed impossible that Giannis would ever leave. But now questions are starting to appear. Can Milwaukee build another championship team around him? Can they compete with younger contenders? How long will Giannis be willing to wait? These are the same types of questions that eventually surrounded Kareem. Now here's where things get strange. Kareem won his championship with Milwaukee in 1971. Giannis won his championship with Milwaukee exactly 50 years later in 2021. Kareem won one title before leaving. Giannis has won one title so far. Kareem eventually became linked to the Lakers. And now many fans believe the Lakers could become a destination for Giannis. But there's another coincidence. Kareem retired in 1989. Giannis was born in 1994. That's a 5-year gap. And from Giannis winning the title in 2021 to the major trade speculation around 2026? That's also 5 years. Does that actually mean anything? Probably not, but it's still a weird coincidence. Why the Lakers make sense. If Giannis ever leaves Milwaukee, the Lakers would immediately become one of the biggest stories in sports. The Lakers have always attracted superstars. From Kareem to Magic. From Shaq to LeBron. The franchise is known for landing huge names. Giannis would continue that tradition. He also fits the Lakers' need for a franchise player in the future. The market is massive, the spotlight is unmatched, and the NBA would instantly have its next blockbuster storyline. Why it probably won't happen. Of course, there are reasons this may never happen. Giannis has repeatedly shown loyalty to Milwaukee. He already accomplished what many superstars never do. He brought a championship to the team that drafted him. The Bucks would also demand a massive trade package. Any team trying to acquire Giannis would likely have to give up a huge amount of talent and draft picks. So while the rumors are exciting, a trade is far from guaranteed. Are the similarities between Kareem and Giannis proof that history will repeat itself? No. But they're definitely interesting. Two Bucks superstars, two championships won 50 years apart. One eventually left for the Lakers. And now the other is being connected to the exact same destination. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Or maybe we're watching the beginning of another chapter in NBA history. If Giannis does end up in Los Angeles, remember this video. Because the clues might have been here all along. What do you think will happen? And where do you think Giannis will end up?